Good morning, everybody. How you doing? It's me, Paddy, from across the shop. Oh, I'm a bit squinty. You're very welcome back to the channel. And today I'm going to have a wee discussion. I don't know how long it's going to last, but it's going to be a wee discussion. And it's mother of pearl. Is it the old man's hanging on to the past with this sort of material? Or is it for everybody? Well, to be honest with you, you don't see that many of them on YouTube anymore. Used to see more, but now we don't see that many. I don't have a huge collection of mother of pearl. It's not something I ever want to have a whole collection of, but I do like having a selection because I just think this is such a hard material to make in the scales without damaging and to pin it without cracking. It's one of those materials that really does test the knife maker, and that's why I like it. The other thing is it's so clean. It just looks, I'm trying to think of the right words. It looks like it's off the sea. It looks like it's, something you find in a coral reef or whatever, It just, to me, it just looks beautiful. Just shell is just a fantastic material. Looks amazing, but getting it done. Now, I've just bought this one off Mark Congerton. Over at Congy's Knife Sales. There's his details there, and there's his www.congysknifesales.com. You can go on there and check out the knives he has for sale. They're all second-hand knives. Well, they're not all second-hand knives. Some of them have never been used, and some are brand new as well. But he has a really good selection, and a good selection of high-end knives. But he does get knives that intrigue me, because he gets a lot of different styles, and I love that about it. So please go over and check Mark out. And I got this one from, and I'll talk about that one at the end. I just want to talk about my journey in the mother of pearl. When I first came around, I just thought I thought they were pretty, but I thought they were, now this is going back a bit, I thought they were sort of the sort of knife the old men like, you know what I mean? And I'm an old bugger myself anyway, but you always think you're younger than everybody else. But this was the first one I got. You can see that the pearl is starting to fade. This is an old knife, beautifully pinned, no cracks. Look at that back spring. Isn't that just beautiful? All the way round, all the way round to a finish on the top side, which I just think is lovely. Really like it. You have a very lightly threaded bolster there. You see that? There's about 4 threads on it, and one there, and one on the top. I just think it is a stunning, stunning knife. I love the shield on it. It has somebody's initials, JSM. And this is a fruit knife. And this was the hallmark silver. There you go. You can see that it's a hallmark silver knife. Plenty of blade left on it. Have I used it? No. No, this was a sort of collection piece. The spring's not the best on it, but, it works. It's got a good pull out. Not much of a snap, but I don't mind. Just for the fact of having this knife. And I remember at the time saying that, just thinking who this JSM was and having a silver fruit knife obviously wasn't a pauper. These were the sort of knives that going back in the early part of the century and much later. I'm not sure when this was from, not even sure the maker. I was told this is the initial of the maker, but I can't remember what it was, which is nothing unusual for me. But this is my first one, and it's maybe not the best example, but it's an example of a fruit knife with mother of pearl scales, which I liked. And for a long time, that's all I had. And then, I can't remember which one of these two came first, but I then got this one. I seen this on some sort of a site. I bought it obviously secondhand. This is a Wolstenholme Sheffield and comes in this lovely old box. It was wrapped in a bit of paper that was just falling apart. So this is it. It's mother of pearl. And again, inside you don't get to see the colours that are in these things. Sometimes the colours, this one doesn't have a huge amount of colour even in real life, but it's mother of pearl. Again, no cracks. The workmanship, having a bail on here, is just beautiful. Lovely finish, back spring and all the way round. And it's a little pen blade. And I would suggest this is more of a quill cutter to put a point on your quill or to put an end on your quilt. What a lovely little penknife. And maybe this would have hung off your jacket pocket and got into your little waistcoat pocket just to have a little knife on you. And it's beautiful. Still lots of blade on it. Lovely snap on it. And I thought that was just a lovely thing to have in a collection. A little small quill knife. And then maybe a year ago, I can't remember when these came, but then I seen this one come up. And this one is beautiful. The pearl is gorgeous. It's iridescent. You've got oranges, you've got purples, you've got blues, everything in there. You can't really see. I'm trying to get the light here, but I can't get it there. You can maybe see the purple in it, but there's lovely blues. This is a gorgeous knife. And I got this one. I thought, we always talk about having a knife to go to weddings or something like that. To me, this is a perfect wedding knife. It's Fighting Rooster, made in Solid in Germany. There you are. You can see it on there. The Fighting Rooster is down. It's on Fighting Rooster, and then you have the two roosters having a go. There we go, as it's on there. It's just a lovely, lovely knife. And again, it's an odd shape. It's a really weird shape. But I just seen the mother of pearl, and it looks so lovely that I had to have this. And I got this, and I don't regret having it. Do you know, I haven't had a wedding since I've done it, so I haven't gone to a wedding or anything, but what a perfect knife. Beautifully centered, well-made knife. And again, mother of pearl, incredibly difficult. This is down to the knife maker, the cutler, being able to do this with pins so beautifully that there's no cracks in them, because this isn't a young knife either. So that led me on, and I've got 4 now. And I'll probably get another one to make my, like I call a collection is 5 or something. I'll probably get that. But I'm being very picky about what I buy. And that's why this one is just the bomb. This one is got the most colour in it. Your greens, your purples, blues, everything in it. You can maybe see that better than most. It really does. Just, oh, it has such a beautiful thing. You can see the bits of, more coarse pearl in there as well. I just think it is stunning. It's got nickel silver bolsters, which are just beautiful. The S&M for Shatton Morgan. Beautiful back spring. Beautifully finished. Turns up and covers the end. You have one single blade. Now, Congi was saying this is a doctor's knife, and I can see that would be the sort of thing of it, but it doesn't have a square bolster. To me, it's just like a small Barlow nearly, with that larger bolster and even an end cap on it. It's like a posh Barlow, but look at that beautiful long pull. You've got S&M on the blade. These were made by Queen. And this one was, I'm not going to see it. This one was, I think it's number 51 of 297 that they made. But, just show me another. I've not seen one like this, and that's why it intrigued me. That's a lot of my collecting, is getting knives that I've not really seen. You don't get them that often, but this one, and just the beautiful scroll work in the S&M, I just think it's gorgeous. And I love a bolster with marking on it. So it covered everything I wanted. Again, this is from 2010, so it's not an old knife. But to be able to finish like this is when Queen were making really good products. Coming near the end of the time, but they could make really good products. And I just think this is a fantastic example. If you want to see Queen making a good product, this is it. I just think the little swedge and all on the top, everything is just gorgeous. So it had to come to my collection, and I'll be looking out for one more, and I'll have a different shape, a different pattern on the next one, just to make that little set of 5. I love having the little set of 5 of, certain patterns or brands or whatever. So this one really does fit in. The length of it is 1, 2, 3, and just over 3 3/4, about, I don't know. It's just the perfect little size for a penknife. A perfect little size. And now, rather than this being the wedding knife, this will be, because I get a 4-finger grip on it. It's just absolutely stunning. What do you think? Do you like mother of pearl? Do you like it, but you wouldn't collect it? Is it because it's that sort of old-fashioned, old boy sort of pattern? I mean, as gentlemen now, Gentlemen don't really go for mother of pearl. They'll go for all silver or something like that. I mean, I think, because I'm not a well-off person, but it's not something you see every day. I just would be interested in any other people out there who like mother of pearl, who maybe collect mother of pearl. Don't have to have a huge collection, but if you have, give me some ideas of different patterns out there and tell me the company so that I can have a look for them and just keep looking, because the joy of hunting is it doesn't have to be a rush. You can do it, like I don't do it in a rush. I don't go out today and just go troll through the pages, which I used to do. I would just wait till one pops up and I'll know it because you've given me that advice. What company and what pattern would add to this little collection? I don't want any more small ones. I would like something about 3.5 inches. That would be perfect. I mean, that one is, yeah, it's about 3.5, and this one's just over the 3.5, nearly at 3 3/4. So 3.5, 3 3/4, perfect. If you got one, even send me a picture. DM me on Instagram. It's the same name, Paddy's Potato Peelers. DM me and just send me a picture of the mother of pearl you've got that you think would add to this little collection. And I know this is sort of not, it hasn't got all the sparkle and the clean, that sort of virgin white look, but it's just a little fruit knife and I really do enjoy it. I'm glad to have it in my collection. Anyhow, what do you think? Let me know. I'd be really interested. What do you think of this one especially? I think this one is a star in my collection. A genuine star in my collection. I love it. Okay, folks, I'm away. Quick, short, sweet. Take care. Have a lovely day. I've gone away to finish my lovely little cup of lemon tea in my Culpsa. Do you like my new Culpsa? Love it. And I'll see you shortly. Bye-bye now.